For those of you who do not know, swatting is when someone calls the police, informing them of a dangerous situation, which leads the police to send a SWAT team, a highly trained group of individuals who specialize in neutralizing threats. Usually this happens when there actually is a dangerous situation, but recently, swatting has become a go-to prank when it comes to messing with streamers. As a prank, people will call up the SWAT team to streamers' houses for literally no reason. This has led to some of the most bizarre moments in streaming, because some streamers get swatted live on camera. This is a list of the 10 times streamers got swatted. Watch till the end because the list may have some of your favorite streamers here. And just before the video starts, guys, please understand the swatting is one of the most dangerous forms of pranks ever, with people actually getting hurt during this. Please refrain from ever indulging in these pranks. Before we start today's list, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the like button right away. We promise you're gonna like this video. Let's go. Number 10. Bugha. If you've ever heard of Fortnite, you've heard of the world champion Bugha. Bugha was streaming with his friends and was in the middle of an endgame scenario, with the highest chances to win. Unfortunately, he got swatted and had to leave during it, and got eliminated in the game. Luckily, however, his friend won the game single-handedly. Bugha's friends' reactions are the funniest highlights of this clip, and his subscriber notification having him drop a whole carton of milk on his head seemed like a perfect description of how he felt in that moment. Number 9. OfflineTV. OfflineTV is a streamer house consisting of some of the biggest names in streaming. Pokimane, Skara, Disguised Toast, and Lily Pichu are all members of this group. This technically doesn't count as swatting because there was no call. Instead, someone actually tried breaking into their cars at night, because of which someone called the police to their house. Skara, however, did get scared and left his room, followed by a police officer entering the camera shot and assessing the room. Number 8. Trick2G. This is one of the most insane clips of swatting. Trick2G was about to start his gaming session while being on stream, and he was just talking to chat for the meantime. His chat suddenly tells him the cops are here, and then the police just storm in with assault rifles and try to get him out of his chair. The insane part of this is when Trick2G slaps a police officer. He is then quickly thrown to the ground and arrested. You can still hear him laughing as he's handcuffed. Don't hit police officers, guys. Not cool. Number 7. ImGorgeous. This is somewhat of an older clip where Jess was streaming Black Ops and the police showed up and banged on her door. Later on, she moved away from the camera, and we could hear police officers yelling for her to get on the ground. This is the funny part, however. When they storm into her streaming room and see her streaming setup, they quickly realize what has happened. You can hear the police officers out of breath as they say, "She's playing Black Ops 2. They're watching us." That's what she was telling, that it's a joke, referring to the fact that they are live on broadcast. Glad they realized that quick enough because swatting can more often than not lead to dangerous consequences. Number 6. White Boy Seventh. White Boy Seventh is one of the very few streamers who became a victim to swatted and got arrested through it. He was live on stream as the police force just rolled in with automatic weapons. While the initial reasoning for the SWAT team to be there fell short, White Boy Seventh and his girlfriend were arrested for illegal possession of drugs. That's right, the police got called in for an illegal activity that White Boy Seventh did not commit. However, he and his girlfriend got arrested for the illegal activities they did indulge in. Number 5. Jaguar 7272. This is one of the more relaxed times that a streamer got swatted. Jaguar was streaming Call of Duty when cops knocked on his door. He pulled a 300 IQ move by showing them to his streaming room. Immediately after bringing them into the room, he properly explained his side of the story and showed them that he'd been streaming for the past 5 hours, and if he did call the police, that it would be on camera. He explained swatting to them overall. The police officers actually understood and took this very well. Number 4. MHOVA. MHOVA was peacefully doing her chatting streams, where she just spends her time talking to her chat. Randomly, she hears police sirens and gets confused. She gets up to start figuring out what happened, and then there are loud knocks on the door. She quickly comes and puts her camera up as the knocks begin. She asks, "Did somebody swat me?" from the cops as they walk in. They assess the situation and try to check if someone else is inside. This was a terrifying situation for MHOVA at first, but she took it surprisingly well, even showed the cops on camera and made them say hi to the viewers. Before we continue with our top 3, hit the like button. It really helps us to grow our channel. Number 3. Raleigh Ranchers. Raleigh Ranchers, of his real name Peter Verity, is a 14-year-old Fortnite streamer with a pretty decent following. People from all around the world tune in on his streams to watch. This one I feel bad for a lot, because he genuinely cried during his stream after a terrible swatting experience. Someone called the SWAT team on Peter Verity's house right after his sub count was reaching new peaks. After the police had stormed in, they found no sign of illegal activities and only found a confused and scared family. Number 2. Gross Gore. This is probably the funniest clip of someone getting swatted. Gross Gore was in an intense game of League when the UK police showed up at his house. He immediately brought them into his streaming room and literally started playing the game again. He even went on to tell them about how much he earns from the stream, and he was talking to them quite calmly. It almost felt like they're his friends even. He told them about other things such as takeout deliveries being sent to his house, and more swatting. But honestly, his dedication to his League match is commendable and simply comedic genius. Number 1. KOOTRA. KOOTRA's CSGO stream was cut short when a bunch of police officers barged into his room with loaded weapons. They had been called by a prankster and told some terrible news which was so scary that nearby schools were closed and the children were evacuated. Shortly afterwards, the police barged into KOOTRA's room as he was streaming and arrested him. Even though the situation was quite literally one of the most terrifying experiences for him, he handled it very well and explained to the police of what had happened off camera. This was our list of streamers getting swatted. Once again, we urge you to never pull this prank on any of your streamers, or anyone at all, in general. This is an extremely dangerous thing to do, and can result in people getting harmed, and callers getting arrested is super likely. We hope you like this video. Make sure to like and subscribe to our channel for more content.